what we're working on today. Just a little two-door Tahoe. I think it's about a 99 or 2000. I'm gonna show you what we're doing. We're just fitting the rear wheels on it. We've already got the rear axles out. Show y'all what we're gonna do here. We're gonna basically fit these wheels on here. So what we got to do, just with the offset of the wheel and everything, we got to take about 2.5 inches off of the rear end housing. So what we do to start with, just kind of give y'all a little bit more in depth on what we're doing here. And so we'll take and mark our two lines basically. This will be our first cut. This will be our second cut, and then we're actually going to lose this piece in the middle here, and then we'll slide this all the way over, and then re-weld it back, get everything reattached back to it, and then hopefully it gives us enough clearance to still be able to bolt the backing plates and all back on it. Should be fine. But that's just kind of like a rough cut. We'll get it kind of measured. We're going to go ahead and put new axle bearings and seals in it while we got it apart. All right, so we got this side cut. I'm gonna show y'all this right here. When you cut these ends off, you can see it good. You gotta put a pretty good little bevel on this piece right here. You can see it. That way when you weld it, you're actually not just butt welding it together. Like if you slide that other piece here and you just butt welded this, or you tried to butt weld this corner up, it's not gonna hold very well. So just make sure you try to put like a 45-degree bevel all the way around this housing end, and then that way when you get the other piece, let me show you, do the same thing. So basically we cut a 45 in it also, all the way around. And then what we'll do is when we hold them up here together, you can see how it kind of gives you a lot more surface area to weld to. So that way it makes a stronger weld, makes the rear end housing, it's just going to be stronger. And now we'll use, I'll show y'all a tool. We use a jig to set these up. Like a Mittler's Brothers is the one I have. It's just a tube that runs all the way through here. Goes to the other side, and then you slide this in through it, and basically it'll lock that center in place. So you don't have to use them. People do it without it, but you just got to make sure the axle sliding in and out really easy. But I have one, so it's simpler for us to use it. But just remember that when you cut these pieces, to put that bevel in it. Just show y'all, this is the tool we use right here. This is just some of the pieces. So basically, your axle end housing end goes up over these, and then you slide it up into the housing, and then these right here go on your carrier, and you just slide a tube all the way through it. But just makes it a little bit easier. Like I said, if you're going to do a bunch of them, it's something worth investing in. Like I said, and you just got the long bar that goes through it. There's a couple of different companies that sell them, but this one works good for us. So like I said, something to keep in mind if you're going to be doing a bunch of them. Like I said, most of them you have to buy some of the dies separate, but for the most part it's a complete kit. So look into that if you're going to be doing a lot of them. All right, so we got everything welded back. You can see how tight it is in there. It's got maybe a 1/4 inch between it, but it wound up working out pretty good. Like I said, you can kind of see where we welded it. We just welded the ends back on right there. Like I said, just slid the bar through and put it up on a jig. Got the axles put back in. Got a little longer stud on them. We got the rear end set back up. We just got to double check everything, make sure the backlash and all still good. Shouldn't have changed, just pulling it out, because that's one thing about them tools. To run it through, you got to actually pull the center section out of it. So should go right back. Like I said, we put it right back. We just need to check the backlash on it, make sure all the setup's the same. Kind of same thing on this side. You can see how tight it is in there, but re-welding them back in. He's going to eventually put a disc brake kit on the back, but right now we're just leaving it drums. It's already got like a little flip kit on it. It's actually got a hanger system on the front and different shackles on the back. So we'll get it sitting on the ground, and I'll send you some show you some videos of it, what the wheels actually look like on it. Alright, so that's what she looks like on the ground. Back wheels look good. He don't have the front ones on it yet. Like I said, they're going to take it and finish the front up. They've already got the truck lowered, but they're going to wind up putting the front wheels on it. But that's actually a 2610 on the back with a big offset. So it fits pretty good. Like I said, we're going to wind up having to roll the quarter a little bit if he goes any lower right through here, but overall it fits good. Like I said, I would probably personally lower it, like to see it sitting a little bit lower. But let's get him started anyway. He's gonna take it to his shot now and finish the rest of it on it. Alright, appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, y'all stay tuned. We got a couple other builds coming out, so this is just a little quickie, kind of show y'all how to do everything on it, but hopefully that helps give y'all some information on it anyway.